Hey, yo, welcome back to the Doug and Beyond. So we got, of course, a number of games into the NBA Summer League, and of course, this is where we got the new rookies that just got drafted, all to showcase their skills and say, hey, like, you did not make a mistake drafting me. I'll show you what I got here. Just give me a couple games here, and of course, to get their foot under themselves and get just have their skills develop and have people see it and can say, hey, like, change this, change that. Like, this is where you have a lot of high-level veterans sitting there in the crowd just watching you and kind of just seeing what you have, and of course trying to make the team. But of course, there are the number of players that got drafted quite high, especially the first 1 through 10, I would say, are most likely going to make the opening day roster. If not, sit out, and then they'll come in throughout the game. But yeah, of course, we already have 2 players in the top 5 who have already been shut down for the rest of the NBA Summer League, and honestly, for pretty good reasons. First, we had the first overall pick, Cooper Flagg. Of course, went to the Dallas Mavericks. Went to, of course, Duke for 1 season. He was actually reclassified out of high school. He was supposed to be a senior last year, but he was just so good. He went to Duke, killed it at Duke, and then got drafted, of course, here. And yeah, he should just be right now a freshman at Duke, but he is, of course, not. But yeah, he had a kind of rough game in his first time. He was not exactly probably where he wanted to be. He had so against the Lakers, he had 10 points, 5 for 21. And then his second game, he just opened up and went off as he went 31 points and exactly doubled what he had in the first game, 10 of 21 there. So and 5 rebounds, 20 and a half points and 5 rebounds per game. Of course, it's pretty easy to do when you only have 2 games. Yeah, so he went for 36% field goal percentage, 21 from 3-point range, and 57% from the free throw line, with 2.5 assists per game, 1.5 steals per game, and 1 block, with just under 2 turnovers here in a game. Not bad. Of course, he saw that first game and was like, I don't like that. Again, that's a player coming off the bench, coming out with a good casual 10 points. Good quality game for some players, but then as a starter, the second number is definitely a starting player's number at 31 points. So yeah, this is definitely a good look for him, and also for the Mavericks, as they definitely have a good solid piece coming to their rotation there, and gonna be teaming up with, of course, Kyrie Irving, who has been just killing it every year. He's been in the league for, and especially when you have a healthy AD out there for them, this is going to be a deadly combo for the Mavericks. And honestly, yeah, it's going to be just crazy for the Mavericks there, especially after the crazy whirlwind of the season last year. As we all know what happened in that situation with them and the Lakers, which ironically they went against the Lakers in that first game. But yeah, we also have Ace Bailey, who had a quite interesting start to his NBA career here, as he was drafted 5th overall to the Utah Jazz out of Rutgers down here in New Brunswick, New Jersey. But yeah, his kind of start was very, very was very unique, as he basically, in a way, didn't want to go to the Jazz, and he was maybe trying to get traded after that happened. But maybe he didn't want to go, or his management, there's some issue in some way, and it took him a couple days to get there. He eventually did go there, and he had 2 games there, as he kind of had somewhat the same route as Cooper Flagg here. 2 games. The first game was 8 points, and then the second game he just increased that just a little bit more, going to 18 points and 7 assists in that one. So again, the 18 points is getting a little bit closer to the starting level player for a team, and especially for the Utah Jazz, who are not exactly the best team in the league, and definitely deserve to be the top 5 for picks here. It's definitely a good start for him and the team there. But yeah, this is so we have, of course, the NBA Summer League not only is for the rookies, but also players that have, I would say, a maximum of 2, pushing it to 3 years, that have probably been definitely backups on the roster, or two-way contracts, which, if you're not sure what that is, it's where you are usually mainly in the G League, and then you have like specific games you're going to come up and play in the NBA and be able to showcase how much you developed in the G League, and maybe along the way you get that contract and just have a one-way just for the NBA. But yeah, there's of course people just trying to make it out of the G League in general, so people are kind of wondering like, hey man, like just go. You literally just got drafted 5th overall to the Jazz. Sure, it's not the greatest place to play, but you're living the dream of millions of other people around the world. Go there, get yourself in there, and just play. That's what you gotta do. Just go there and play. And of course, they're all in their rookie contracts, so they're just trying to do it. Just going out there and getting it done. So we got already 2 guys who are taken out and are now shut down for the NBA Summer League. So if you did miss them, unfortunate, but you will have to be waiting until the regular season coming up in a little bit. So yeah, pretty interesting to see how much these guys have improved in just one game. Again, that's really sometimes all you need to do. Get that first game out, get the nerves gone, and then just go out there and do what they do. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace.